Look, this is vertical fatha on ya and this is mad on ya. When after mad, if the next letter is hamza, when alif contain fatha, kasra, zama on it, alif become hamza. So after mad there is hamza. When after mad hamza come, we stretch that mad up to two fingers. So we have to stretch it up to two fingers. Ya ayyu. Because of hamza after mad, we will stretch this mad up to two fingers. Ya ayyu. Put a stress on ya because of tashdeed. When tashdeed comes on any letter, we'll read that letter twice. First we have to join ya with hamza haraka, hamza ya fatha I, and secondly when we read ya, then we put a stress on ya first, and then we will take a minor pause while reading ayyu ayyu ya ayyuhanna. This is noon mushaddad. When tashdeed comes on any letter, the letter become mushaddad, and we always do gunna in noon mushaddad and mim mushaddad. It means when noon got a tashdeed sign on it, we do gunna in noon sound. It means take noon sound into the nose and stretch up to one finger. Hanna. Stretch alif madda. When fatha come before alif and alif has no sign on it, then you stretch alif up to one alif. Noon alif fatha na. Ya ayyuhan nasu'budu. Read ain correctly from the middle of your throat. Don't read it like hamza. Su'budu. No. We give sudden pause to hamza when hamza becomes sakin. We not even sudden pause ain. Ain is sakin, so read it fully. Su'budu. Su'budu. Do waw madda. When zamma come before waw sakin, waw has a jazm sign on it, and before waw sakina zamma come, then you stretch waw up to one finger. Su'budu ya ayyuhan nasu'budu rabbakumul ladhi khalaqakum. When ra has a fatha or zamma on it, we read ra with a thick voice. So this is ra, not ra. Rabba, not rabba. Rabba. Put a stress on ba because of tashdeed. When tashdeed comes on any letter, we read that letter twice. First we have to join ba with the haraka of ra, and when we read ba second time, then we put a stress on ba, and also we will take a minor. Rabbakumulladhi. Same like this we will read lam with the stress. Mulladhi. Read dal very softly. We read dal without whistle sound voice. Don't read it like this. Mulladhi. No, this is not mullazi. Mulladhi. The. You have to touch your top of the tip of the tongue to the inner edges of top two front teeth while reading dal, and do ya madda when kasra come before ya sakina. Ya is sakin because of jazm sign. When jazm sign comes on any letter, the letter becomes sakin. Before ya sakina kasra come, then you stretch ya up to one finger. This is called ya madda. Dal ya kasra the. Rabbakumulladhi. Read dal very softly. Khalaqakum. Read kha and qaf with a thick voice. These are mustaliya letters. Mustaliya are those letters which are always read in Quran with a thick voice. Khalaqakum. Qakum. Make it differentiate clearly between qaf and kaf, because we read qaf with a thick voice, kaf in a thin voice. Khalaqakum. Khalaqakum. Walladhina min qablikum. Walla. Put a stress on lam because of tashdeed. When tashdeed comes on any letter, we read that letter two times. First we have to join lam with the haraka of waw, and when we read second time lam with its own haraka, we put a stress on lam, and also we will take a minor slight pause while reading tashdeed. Walla. Walladina. Read Zal very softly without whistle sound voice. And also you have to touch your top of the tip of the tongue to the inner edges of top two front teeth while reading Zal. Do Ya Madda when Kasra come before Ya Sakin, then you stretch Ya up to one finger. Zal Ya Kasra Ri. We not stretch harakats Fatah Kasra Zama. But when Kasra come before Ya Sakin, we stretch Ya. When Zamma come before Waw Sakin, we stretch Waw. And when Fatah come before Alif and Alif has no sign on it, we stretch Alif. Walladina. Don't stretch Fatah on Noon. Don't read it like this. Walladina. No. Walladina myo. Do gunna because after Noon Sakin there is a non halaki letter. We read cough. Here is look cough. Myo qablikum. So cough is not a halaki letter, not pronounced from our throat. There are 6 letters which are always pronounced from our throat. They are hamza, ha, ain, ha, ghain, kha. When after noon sakin these letters come, we not do gunna in noon sound. It means we not take noon sound into the nose and stretch up to one finger. But when after noon sakin non halaki letter come, we take noon sound into the nose and we stretch up to one alif. This is called ikhfa gunna. Min qablikum. Read cough with a thick voice. Do kalkala in ba. There are 5 letters. When they got a jazm sign on them, we show clearly movement in them. They are qaf, ta, ba, jim, dal. Qablikum, la'allakum. Read ayn from the middle of your throat. La'allakum tattaqoon. In qoon, read qaf with a thick voice. Do waw madda. When zamma come before waw sakin, we stretch waw up to one alif. Tattaqoon. Make noon sakin here because of waqfe tam. Waqfe tam, this O sign is called waqfe tam. Waqfe tam indicates the completion of a Quranic ayah, and before waqfe tam, if the last letter contain fatah, kasra, zama, we make last letter sakin because of waqf. Even lam alif is present on waqfe tam, you can still pause here. So pause on waqfe tam. La'allakum tattaqoon.